Good evening. First tonight, the Michael Morton wrongful conviction case in Williamson County could lead to changes in state law. Morton spent 25 years in prison for killing his wife until DNA evidence proved last year that he did not commit that crime. New at 9 tonight, we're digging into how two new bills would change the justice system in Texas if they become law.
Well, poor Michael.
When Michael Morton walked out of the Williamson County courthouse a free man last fall, Senator Rodney Ellis from Houston knew something had to be done.
It is time to make some very meaningful reforms in Texas.
As the 83rd legislative session approaches, Ellis has filed two bills he hopes will keep what happened to Morton from happening to anyone else.
When an airplane goes down, we don't sort of take the position, well, things happen. You put together an independent group of experts that look at the fact situation, not with an eye towards pointing an accusative finger, but to ask hard, probative questions to find out what happened. Why did it happen? So you can try to keep it from happening again.
Ellis cites 47 cases in Texas where DNA has freed an innocent person. So one of his bills would create a Texas Innocence Commission to investigate exonerations.
My mother was on death row, my children was on death row, simply because you got it wrong and put me on death row.
Anthony Graves spent 18 years on death row, convicted of 6 murders he did not commit, until the other man convicted of the crime changed his testimony and said Graves was not involved.
We now know that we've had innocent people on Texas death row. I mean, you're talking to one now. And to think that we found this out and we continue to execute without pausing to set up some type of commission to find out how did this happen, you know, it just kind of blows my mind.
Prosecutors have a tough job to do, but that job is not just to get someone, they get the right someone.
Another bill filed by Ellis would create a uniform standard for sharing evidence, also called discovery, between prosecutors and defense attorneys in Texas, something that did not happen in the Morton case.
It's a much needed bill, you know, I mean, it goes at the heart of justice prevailing. I mean, you know, when we recognize that we have a situation and then we go about to try to correct it, you know, it means something to us all.
Well, several states like Florida, California, Connecticut, and Louisiana, among others, have created innocence commissions. Ellis says it will be important to have support from these bills from his Republican counterparts. He says this isn't a partisan issue, but a human one.